What's up, girls? How you doing? Let's know the pick a card, and today is going to be what's happening. There's a lot happening at the moment. You probably feel the vibe as well. We're on the same boat. Ooh, temperance. Here we go. Some things come out a lot, and justice. Well, yeah, we're finding the balance, but also maybe some things need to come out and need to be sorted, and also trying to find the balance in between piano, not trying to rush and do everything at once. Okay, so that's already an idea what's happening. Okay, so let's go to pal. Let's do to pal. Let's go. Let's go and let's do two pals. Okay, something never change, as you can see. Okay, so 1 2 1 2. Pile number 1. What's happening? Queen of Cups, the Moon, 7 of Cups. Here we go. So what's happening? Maybe someone who was in a an image of procrastination here. Someone who's been daydreaming for a bit too long, contemplating La La Land, Walt Disney as well. I'm kind of Snow White kind of things, I can imagine. But also, the Queen of Cups is someone also trying to protect their feelings. It can be male, female, doesn't matter, okay? So is someone contemplating, trying to figure out, maybe just having a pause, okay? Because there's a lot coming up to the surface, maybe in the world, maybe in a business, in yourself, a lot of emotion coming out. And also because there's an ideal balance here, the yin and the yang. It can be very romantic as well. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of water, but it's like the hidden part of the iceberg is finally visible, okay? So there's a lot to read into that understanding, okay? The Empress, well, of course, that will help you in your process to become an Empress. You don't become an Empress, as I say, having a cup of tea and a biscuit. It's true. You have to stretch yourself. You're going to be, or you have been, or you will be, or you are very much tested by life in order to stretch your muscles. And male, female doesn't matter. The Empress is someone who finally can be grounded, can finally be the arbor, and people come to the arbor, the boat coming to the arbor, as I like to say, okay? Okay. Let's try to keep it short today because I'm really, I don't know, all over the place. Right, okay, so let's have a major arcana. Let's see. Temperance. How many times do we see this card? We saw that at the very beginning. It's an idea of finding the middle ground, go piano, trying to redefine the balance, what is right. Do a bit of this, do a bit of that, self-care, self-love. I'm the first one to say, but I'm not the first one to apply, and it's important to apply. Also, you guided. Temperance, there is a journey you are on, and you're gonna go there anyway, okay? But in the meantime, trying to find that balance within, because the Empress is someone who doesn't, run around like a headless chicken. Sometimes when we have a lot of things to do, we think we have to rush, and maybe you just have to slow down and just see calmly what you need to do first. Not always easy. Okay, so it's always easy to give advice, but not always easy to put them in practice. I know for a fact. Okay, so what do we have? The message is positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive belief and thought are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry, think love. Yeah, not always easy, I can say that. So pile number 2, what's happening? Okay, let's have a look. Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, similar messages have been seeing lately. Someone has regret, should have done things differently, or maybe there was a potential of happiness with us. There was a potential of happy ever after. There was something phenomenal, and I blew it. And look at this. Okay, let me change the angle slightly because this is really there is a possibility of partnership and obviously reconciliation, and make it work maybe the second time around. Absolutely. As well, you're gonna be, or you feel, on center stage. So maybe something you want, maybe something you don't really want, but remember who you are. You're someone very luminous. Some people don't like it. Some people won't appreciate that you do your thing your own way. But at the same time, you don't trying to be, oh, look at me, I'm so wonderful. No, you're just doing things your own way, and sometimes that annoys people. And maybe sometimes they have regret later on, or you have regret as well because, oh, I didn't follow my own truth. It's very possible. Okay, so read it as you feel, because obviously it's a general reading, you cannot apply to everyone. But remember, stay luminous, stay true to yourself, humble. And that's maybe that mix of, sometimes you appear to people being self-confident, like, look at me, and within you very the opposite, you very the self-doubting, and negative talks as well. Okay, so that's it. We're all a bit of the same, right? And of course, all the work you've been, the work you've been doing, and also all the experience you've been the experiences you've been experiencing. Just in case we don't have any experiencing, right? Okay, it's live, eh? Okay, so everything you've been through helps you to work on yourself, helps you as well to accumulate knowledge, or maybe accumulate abundance. But you keep an open heart, and you keep you want to give a chance to everyone. You don't want to close off and be bitter about life. Okay, some people might look at you as an example, or some people might find you annoying because who do you think she is, or who he does his thing is, well, okay, you know, and yes, lately it's been a bit like this. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's about reconnecting with your own truth. Rest, remember who you are, take care of the home, the soul, remember who you are. It's not always easy, but there's a lot of emotion here, a lot of healing, a lot of reflection, karmic debt as well that needed to be paid off from ancestors, whatever. We don't need to go that far, but in the meantime, there is an idea of don't have regret. You've done what you could, and also everything you learn is part of your process. Just shine as much as you can. Today you might shine a little bit, and tomorrow a little bit more, but stay true to yourself, like in a child. Okay, so let's have a major arcana. Very serious suddenly. Indeed. So the lovers. Yeah, the lovers is interesting because it could be that you are a mix of everything. You're a mix of two parts, a yin and a yang. It could be that someone was trying to be simply a lover for you, and but that blew everything, because actually there was true love there. Maybe someone saw you a little bit of fun, and particularly with the Queen of Wands, very attractive, very handsome, male, female, doesn't matter again. Maybe the view on you was just like a bit of fun, but you put your heart into it, and that did hurt. You felt played, so now you have to heal. But maybe you have to read as well, what is the message from, my childhood? Do I repeat a pattern here? What is it? Why am I feeling used or abused, or whatever? You put that in your own context, the way you feel it. Okay, interesting. General reading, again, stay cool. All right, so let's have message from the angel, because that's what it is. Axelle. Integrity. Be flexible, but be also true to yourself. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. I'm going to be read that with a little bit of more be flexible, but also true to yourself, true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. Again, it's about self-love, knowing and loving yourself. It's something I experiencing at the moment. Not loving yourself, oh, look at me, I'm wonderful, I'm amazing. Even though I'm a YouTube channel, doesn't mean I want to be, seen. But I like to share my experience, and maybe that will help someone out there. But you're always on a journey, and it's interesting to remember who you are, your self-love, in the sense of look after yourself, find qualities that you have, Even when you see yourself very, very negatively, oh, I blew it and I miss everything, there's nothing good for me, or there's nothing good about me. And I think some people, they might see that as a very easy target. So be aware of that. Understand that, right? Okay, on these very deep words for Monday morning. I don't know when you're watching this. Have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.